Welcome back, my friend, to Rising World on the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. So glad you stopped by to check out the video. Last episode, we worked on our fine bridge that's going to connect this side of our village, the Spruceford Landing, to a couple of fishing areas right over in here near the lake, where we'll have some boats down by the water and a couple of houses. They probably won't be quite as far up on shore as I initially thought they would be, but we're going to have a couple of fishing houses over here with some boats and stuff. Hopefully they'll be visible from this distance as well. Today what I want to do is kind of start to figure out, we've got this little focal point right here, the bridge, for the inspiration for the rest of this area. We've got our road. It's a rough road, but I think I'm okay with it being kind of a rough road. You know, it's steep, it's cumbersome. It would be difficult to get wagons up and down. Well, we'll do some more work, of course, to it to kind of, smooth it out a little bit, not too much. I like the ups and downs of it and all that good stuff. But I thought what might be kind of cool to do is to have a little road that runs off the side of this, perhaps right through here. See, I've cut the grass down here so we could just kind of see the terrain. It's extremely rugged through here, and it is difficult to build roads. But I thought maybe a road over to this way right here, and right up on this knoll right here, we do sort of a watch-out tower, a lookout tower right in here. Something right in this area where it goes up a little bit off the ground, where, some of the volunteers from town would watch and see who's coming in from the lake and who's arriving at the shore here and coming in and who's crossing the bridge and stuff like that. Perhaps a little lookout tower would be nice right there. So what I thought we'd do is kind of mark out that road and figure out where that structure is going to go. And then around here, initially what I thought I was going to build like a lookout tower right on one of these corners here. And I don't want to do that. I think what I want to do is I want to actually kind of beautify this area and put a nice, like a maple tree right here, and maybe another maple tree right here, and just kind of turn this into just this easygoing little bridge and walkway and path that leads up to the main village, the marketplace, and so on and so forth. But what I want to do here is I want to cut into the hillside and kind of mark out where a road is going to go. So we're going to get some stone back out of this, which is great. We're going to cut right through here. Yeah, this is going to be perfect. We're going to get a little bit of stone and a little bit of dirt. And while I'm talking about dirt, that is becoming something that I need it really bad, and I don't know what to do about that situation. Part of me thinks I could go off into just some remote area and get a bunch of dirt, but traveling back and forth with that is going to take a while, and it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. Looks like we're going to get some iron while we're at it in here too. Or we could do some sort of a quarry. Let's leave that piece of rock right there. Let's take this a little bit further down here too. And I thought, if the town needed dirt, I don't know that they would travel very far for that dirt, would they? I mean, how far do you think they would actually go to get dirt? They would have something, I would think, nearby, kind of a quarry area that they would go to, and that would be where their dirt is. So today we're also going to kind of set off a little bit and see if we can find an area where we don't mind doing some sort of a quarry and maybe have a building or two set up there that would represent a quarry. Oh my gosh. Don't worry, we're going to come back and we're going to kind of iron this out too. I'm just trying to get sort of an inlet here set up, and I think if we take this rock out, it's going to be our best bet, but it looks like it goes down quite a ways. So we'll just do a little path right here, and then we can come back with dirt and kind of cover this up so that it doesn't show. Welcome to the new subscribers. Glad to have you on board. Hey, those of you celebrating Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to you. I'm going to go to my folks' house and see my niece and nephew. It's been a little while since I've seen them. My brother's actually back in town, so it ought to be a good Thanksgiving day. We're going to have it kind of early, but that's okay. Thanksgiving used to be at our house. It would be, be late afternoon and stuff like that. But now it's kind of earlier in the day. Something like that right there. I don't want a huge wide road. I want kind of a path, more like, not a road, so to speak, but a path. But it's got to be wide enough, though, that you would be able to get things through here, like a cart and stuff like that. Ewa kind of has kept me in line with that one. That you want to make sure you can get a cart through. Let's take this all down just a little bit, like that. There. Okay, perfect. Now I think what we probably should do is get our axe and chop down a few of those trees. Let's see here. Yeah, and we're going to keep all these guys. We got a bunch of these mossy blocks. I want to see if I can find a block that's going to kind of blend in with them a little bit. Okay, that's reading dirt right there. So is that. Despite the fact it's not. Huh, that's kind of interesting. Number 3, there we go. Wow, that took a long time to cut that tree down. And don't forget, we're going to put some of these trees back as well. These trees, we'll come back and beautify the area. But right now, to kind of mark out our area, we want to get them out of the way. These are the big ones too. I hate cutting down the big ones because you can't. I don't think you can grow these big trees. They don't seem to give you the option to get these kind of trees back. So we're going to leave that one there. We're going to take this bushy one down. There we go. A little bit of wood out of it, huh? That's nice. Always take the wood. The wood to me is like the longest process to get wood. It takes forever. Okay, so we come up the path. Let's shape this down a little bit more. This is great. We're getting some dirt. I mean, I thought I had kind of had a plan for the dirt, but now I'm not so sure about that. I'd found this little tiny pond that I could get up underneath the water and dig the dirt out and be down there and breathe without any problems at all. And it was kind of hidden under the surface of the world. But the thing is that some animals walked over the top of it and they wound up falling through the ground into that area with me. So I'd hate to see a bunch of animals get trapped down there and cause a problem later on down the road. You know what I mean? There we go. Let's knock this back a little bit here too. We're just going to kind of shrink this hill down just a little bit. It's just a little too tall, you know what I mean? Come back here with grass and stuff and fix this up. Let's just kind of round this out a little bit. And there we go. There we go. That looks a little bit more manageable now. And let's go to our inventory. Let's see if we can get some dirt. And can we fix this up a little bit right over here? Let's go page down. There we go. Let's fix that up a little bit. There we go. We come up. And now we're going to want to round this corner right here. Let's go up one here. We'll page down here and just kind of hopefully slope this out a little bit so it doesn't look quite so extreme. Let's go ahead and get this stone out of here. The stone causes kind of an issue under the dirt. Let's go again like that. We'll go page down again. That page down thing is just such a helpful tip for me. It really has saved my hide. Okay, it doesn't like that there. It wants to come up a little bit, so let's do that right there, and right there, and right there, right there. And page up again. Let's getting a little bumpy now, isn't it? Yeah. There comes a certain point when you can't get that to behave quite the way you want it to behave. Like so. That's not too bad. It's getting better. It's getting better. Yeah, see, the way the stone is in here, it just really screws things up. That's a little bit better. Okay, so now we're on our path out to the guardhouse. Maybe we start bringing that back up. I remember we're going to get gravel and stone and stuff like that in here, so now we've got this little path. Comes by this iron-covered, boulder here on the side of the road. Let's get these roots out of here. There we go. Perfect. My brother has cooked our turkey for the last, I want to say, probably about 10 years now. He deep fries it, and then he puts it in a smoker for several hours. And oh my God, it is so good. It is literally some of the best turkey I have ever eaten in my life. It is so good. I'm not a big fan of turkey, but I do like that turkey. Holy cow, do I ever. Like so. Yeah, and then what I want to also do, let's go ahead and let's get something else figured out here too. We're going to want to do a kind of a retaining wall along here. Okay, so the path is right up there, so maybe what we do is we come in something that's going to keep the shoreline from washing away is what we want to do here. Like so. I'm going to come back with the angle blocks alongside this. Yeah, let's come down. Let's come down below this. Start working our way over towards the corner of the bridge there. Oops, I'm in the way. I have to cut that tree out. We can bring this grass out of here too. Where's our rake? There it is, number 5. We're going to want to get this out of here so that it doesn't pop up through the blocks on us while we're... There's water down there. How much room do we have here? This is good. This is good. Okay, perfect. And we want you right in there. Okay, awesome. And this stone would be very wet too because, you know, it sits right along the shore. So it's going to be very wet as well. Inventory. So a little bit of terraforming today and a little bit of building as well. Okay, that's deep enough there. See, this is where I need some dirt. I need to get dirt to fill in some of these areas here. Can I... I can hide that root, can I, without having to cut that tree out? No, I'm going to have to cut that tree down. The tree is in the way. Beautiful. I found a tent, a sleeping structure, whatever you want to call that, a lean-to. Right, it was over at the farm. Yeah, it was over at the farm. So now we can just sleep down here. We don't have to run out every time. Let's go ahead and come up a second one from here. Like so. I don't want this to butt up right against the path. I want this to just be something that's holding back all the earth that the path is laying on, is what I want it to do. We'll take a step back and take a look at it. Ah, another day. Another day is here. Awesome. Oh, a bit of drinking water right there. That's perfect. This is kind of holding back the lake. Come on, you know you want to go underneath there. There you go. Whoops. Does not like that. Okay, we're going out to this point right here, aren't we? Okay, so let's just keep traveling this way. Okay, and we'll come this way. We'll get up underneath here. Gotta make sure this goes into the mountain. That grass can stay right there. Okay, I think we're good there. And, oh, we got a fern right here, too. That's very nice. Am I out? Completely out? No, I've got a bunch of these. Okay, good. I thought it so. I started out the episode making out of a whole bunch. Okay, and it's going to sit right up here on this little knoll. Come on, blocks. And we're going to come right over to here with it for now. And that's going to be it for now. Just to kind of get a feel for this. And we don't want that one there. Yeah, I like the fact that it's in some stone here. I've got another idea I want to show you guys too. Let's see, let's get this out of here. There we go, beautiful. That scared me. We got stones falling in water there. Won't let me put anything there with that fern there. That's kind of a bummer. I just want to see how this is going to look from out there on the bridge. To be actually, right, I want to go out to the bridge. We'll take a look at it and see if it's too much, if it's not enough. Can we go a little higher with it? What do we need to do with it to make it look better? All that good stuff. So here we go. We're there. Can we slide one in right there? Bingo, there we go. Did that fix that little gap we had there showing? Yes, it did. Okay, so here we're tucked into the stone, really nice. Let's go ahead and put a block right there. And here we go. We probably could come up one more along here just to make sure the earth stays pushed back. Like so. And like so. Oh, it's seeing my toes. Let's go out here and take a look. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's going to work for me. We'll touch it up, of course. We've got to add decor work to it and everything else, but we do want a bit of a wall right there. So then it's going to continue to circle just around the corner here, just right around this little corner, and then we're going to have our tower right there, right on that point. See that point right there? It's going to be kind of right in that area. We'll build a tower out there so that we can have some guards watching the waterfront as well as the bridge from there. So that's going to be the goal there. The rest of this is all going to be landscaped and turned into something very nice indeed. Do I need these guys here? I don't think I do. Save a few blocks here real quick. All right, beautiful. And then we're going to take and make... oh, wow. You know, I should probably give that some more thought because it doesn't have to be just the angle ones, those wedges. We could get kind of creative with that. I tell you what I did have in mind, though. We've got some stone right here, number 4. What we can do is we can come back in here like this, and we can beef this up a little bit around the shore and give it a little bit of a sturdier look to it with the stone, like that. Yeah, like that. Make it look like it's sitting right on like this rocky edge. Let's see how that looks from down here. Yeah, see, that looks really good. And then we could put a couple of trees in there and stuff like that, and that's going to help it out a lot. All right, let's get those out of there, and let's get this stone back on, and let's go do a little more of that along this wall here. Drink some water. Guess you can't drink water while you're submerged in it. There we go. That's right. There you go. Just fuse that thing in there. Awesome. What do we got going on here? Let's make this just kind of a rocky shoreline right through here. A little bit of grass showing there is fine. That's fine. Let's do a little bit right here. Awesome. We need a block over here. Sorry if I'm a little quiet today. Just you know, we're at that time of the building process where I'm thinking as we kind of build. So there's stuff kind of racing through my head, and it's an awful lot to try to talk about. There we go. Let's get that out of there, and there we go. Nice gradual slope up here. Let's go page down, and there we go. That should have worked out pretty good, I think. Yes, it did. Okay, excellent. Yeah. And then what I need to do is I need to figure out what circle I want, and the front of the circle is going to go right in here. What size building I want, so I want to make the circle right here, so I need to get that kind of ironed out before we do anything else with that right there. So back to the path. This is actually coming along pretty good. There's a bush up there. I really would like to keep that bush. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this weird looking outcropping of rock alone. And let's go ahead and grab those out of there and those out of there and get our rake back and see what we can do here. We have no dirt. That is really... I don't want to take this down. I want to bring the path over the top of this right here and then fill this in with dirt. So maybe what we need to do is we need to go and I need to show you guys kind of what I'm thinking about doing, and then get some feedback from you on that, and then we'll move forward from there. But you see the general idea where I'm going to. I don't think we're going to have a road going off this direction. I think I just decided that, you know what, it would be a really fun little project, a huge project, to build some kind of a lookout tower right there, and then we want to do some kind of a decor thing right here as you come off the bridge, something on both sides that people would look at as they came off the bridge that kind of represents Spruceford Landing. So that's what these areas are for right in here. Just some really nice plant life and stuff like that in here to kind of represent the entrance to the town. And then here we go. We're going off path over to here. I'm telling you, man, this road is a tough one. It is a tough one to get down. Like, I need dirt for here because this stone has to come out as much as I can get out like this. And once you do this, it's really, I find it pretty difficult to fill it in and have it look pretty good. You've got to kind of trial and error over and over and over again in order to get something like this filled back in. Because this is nothing but pretty much stone, I believe, as far down as I want to go. Yeah, see, it's all stone now after that. So this all has to be filled in with dirt, and then it will behave a little bit better for me. But again, with the stone being underneath it, the dirt does not like to conform to it. But then again, you know, we can get this built up a little bit right here and put a dirt berm right here and come down, and then we can put a tree up here. So the road kind of curves right here a little bit, and then it curves back in, and then it more or less pretty much straightens out. You know, it's got a little bit of a wind to it right there. I think maybe that would be kind of cool. So that's not too bad right there. And then we can add more stone like we did along the wall here and there and everywhere. So let's take a little stroll. I'll take you out past the farm to the tree farm. That's where I'm at right now with that. We're going to get kind of a retaining wall put up and figure out where we're going to put the guard tower. Our moose are really wandering far, far away. Makes me wonder if they did something to the animals, because this guy here has really wandered a long ways off. Matter of fact, we don't even have a moose close to town anymore, I don't think. I'm pretty sure we don't. Oh, my apples grew back, thank God. I just came out here looking for them, and they weren't here. Just before I got on, I was looking for a tent. I love the apples because they're so easy. They're very convenient. All right, let's go on out here. I'm going to show you the tree farm. It looks really good. I do not have the strawberries finished up yet. I've got a few more that I put in. We've got, like, I think, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 more plants. I've got to fill that in. The cotton is all filled in now. All rows of cotton are in, and all the tomatoes, of course, are in as well. So here we come up on the tree farm. As you can see, we've got lots and lots of trees now. So here we come over the edge, and boom. This is our tree farm right now. We've got every kind in here. The poplars are the slowest. Maybe they're stopped because we've got the maples in there. I don't know, but I wound up getting a lot of maple trees. But you can see I cut the grass down low. That way, when the tree falls over, I don't have to go digging through the tall grass looking for the saplings. And it's worked out pretty good. Pretty good so far. But that is our tree farm right now. We've got, what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of trees right now. This pig loves it out here. So with the tree farm there, what I was thinking of is sometimes there are dirt mountains, but I can't find a dirt mountain near us. And I don't know how thick the dirt mountains are or how long you can dig into them before you hit stone. I don't know about that, so I was thinking a dirt quarry somewhere. Now, let's take a look at one of these guys. Oh, is this the guy? Yeah, this is him right here. This is the one I've been working on. Do I have a torch? I don't. This is where I was digging. Oop. Gravel and dirt. Oh my gosh, how did I get out of here before? How did I get out of here? Oh, here we go. So yeah, this is where I found some gravel, and this is what I've been doing. I don't have a torch, so you guys can't see in here. But if I go down in here, I'm below the water, and since it's static water, I'm not going to drown in here. But I can come in here. That's stone. This is dirt right here. I can come under here, and I can get a bunch of stone or dirt like this. I don't know if you guys can even see that, but the thing is that, like I said, if that pig comes over here, he is going to fall through the surface of the ground and wind up being down in here. So I worry about that a little bit because I did have a goat do that, and I would hate to see a bunch of animals fall into this and then be stuck here. Eventually, once the water's not static anymore, this is going to fill in and we're going to have trouble anyways. But yeah, this is where I was getting dirt there for a little while. And so I kind of marked this out as a quarry. I guess let me go ahead and dig to the surface here so you guys can kind of see where we're at here, and I'll get maybe some light to come in here. There we go. So yeah, this is what it is. I've even got some iron down in here. That's pretty funny. Part of me wants to keep doing it this way, but I'm underground and it's dark and I don't like that. I'd rather be outside where I can hear the animals and the birds and things like that, and you know, be outside. I like being outside on Rising World. It's really a nice, it's a very good atmosphere. So then part of me also thought, well, okay, so we've got a lot of land here. The tree farm is right over there. What if we just start doing this? We just start digging. It's not giving me anything for that. Do you see that? It's not giving me anything for that. Is it because there's grass on it? There, it gave me some. Oh, that was interesting. Let's try this. Let's try this right here. I broke it, but I didn't get anything come into my inventory. Maybe I am better off underground then, huh? Maybe I'm better off down here doing the digging and just putting up some torches and torch holders and keep going underground. Because here, I didn't get anything for that either right there. There's 3 dirt. 2. Yeah, I think I'm better off down here. You know what? I think I answered my own question. I could take and put a torch right here, and this can be our entrance to our quarry, our dirt quarry. And then we've got water nearby here to do, you know, to drink. And I will get my dirt down here. We'll just hollow out a spot and go to town and just dig beneath the surface. Because yeah, that's working out perfect. The dirt seems to be relatively thick down here too, so it's not like I'm hitting stone right away. Yeah, this is gonna, I think, work out pretty good. Whoopsie. Yeah, that's gonna work out, I think. Okay. All right, well, that answers that. That's what we're gonna do, guys. That's gonna be our dirt quarry right here. I will put a torch and some, let's go ahead and get some blocks put here right now, and then we've got that marked so I don't lose track of it again. God, the last time I was here, you should have seen the route I took home. I ran that way and then had to go up over the mountain to get home. Totally got turned around once I got down there. Oh, no, I wanted to do kind of a little cross out here. Boom, just like that. Yeah, okay, perfect. So that's where we're going to get our dirt from now on. That is the dirt quarry. Here is the tree farm out behind our main farm here at Spruceford Landing. And as you can see, yeah, we've got lots of trees, lots and lots of wood. This is probably 20 more trees than I cut down last time, because you always wind up with more saplings, so I put them all there. And that's a lot of saplings. Did we lose a goat? No, looks like we got... These guys do not leave. I've had a lot of luck with these guys. I don't know if it's because they've got plenty of space or what it is, but they all seem to be good in here. We've lost a sheep, and both the pigs walked out of here. By the way, one of the pigs that was over there, he fell down into that cave over there, and he's lost. The chicken went back into the farm, so the chicken is still here. She has made her way back into the farm. They got a mind of their own. As I've mentioned numerous times, once the animals get worked out, we will we'll revisit them and get some interesting things done with the animals. Okay, so I guess that's kind of answers my questions. How much dirt do we wind up getting? A stack and a half. Oh, that's nice. We're going to need a ton more than that, but I mean, that's pretty nice that we've got at least this much going on for us. So let's see what we've got going on here. If we can build this up. Yeah, but I think once I rake this, it's just going to flatten straight back down again. There is definitely something I need to still learn about the mechanics of the dirt. Yeah, it takes all of it away. It doesn't take just a little bit of it away. It takes all of it away. So that's good there, and that's good right there. Maybe a shift down here, page down. Like so. Starting to come up though now, isn't it? Yeah, so there's things I still have to learn about the dirt and how to shape the land. The stone really gets in the way is what happens. The stone is definitely in the way. But nevertheless, it's working out. I'll work it out. Bring this up a little bit here. And not have quite such a divot here. I've also noticed the dirt does not like to be, it doesn't mix well with the stone. You really have to manipulate it quite a bit to get it to work out right. And then along here, let's grab these guys right here too. I thought I was going to be done for the day, but there's a couple of other things I can think of that we could do. Sledgehammer. We can come along like that, and then we could angle in a little bit, angle in again, and again, and again, and again, like so. And let's grab these guys right here. And we'll get a second row of this just so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see what I'm looking at. I'm thinking about doing here. When you've got mass amounts of land like this, you really do need to have something that holds it back. Otherwise, it's going to come pouring down over on top of you. So let's go... Oh, look at that. That lines up with that one over there perfectly. The bridge. We could do something like this, little retaining wall on both sides of the walkway too. So as you come up, you're kind of protected. It's got this. This is held back. The earth is held back, and we can fill this in as well. with some stuff, dirt and rock and stone, and put grass back in here and trees and stuff, and it'll look like it fits, I think, pretty well. Yeah, I think so. Oh, man. Yeah, anywhere there's that stone, it is just a pain in the butt. It's been quite a chore, actually, to get this area kind of worked out. When you get more stone in here like that, it just really changes things a little bit on you. So yeah, I'll have to iron this out and keep monkeying with it, and to get it to where it's going to behave for us. Page down. There we go. And then we're going to keep working our way over this way. I guess page up now, huh? I think if you go halfway into the wall like that, the dirt seems to behave a little bit better. Maybe. Anyways, it all needs to be trimmed out. And again, that's not going to be a road, it's going to be a path. The guards would walk down here, take the path to the lookout tower. Does it make sense? Does it all make sense to you? Have I done a good job? I don't know. I feel like I'm not thinking too clearly today. Not as clearly as I normally do. But I feel like I'm a bit distracted today. This has got me kind of thrown for a loop, because this is kind of a different thing for me right here. We're really working with some rough terrain, and I'm trying to make it as interesting as possible as we walk out to the tower that's going to be out here. But yeah, I think we're on the right path. That's right, I said it. The right path. I think we're on the right path with the retaining wall. If we can get the dirt to come up a little ways further on this, and make this area, you know, forest it in a little bit with a nice path that cuts down through here, this retaining wall. These might have to spread out a little bit further. This one might have to go down just a little bit further, possibly. It seems a little bit narrow to me. I think it's only about 2 blocks wide. I wouldn't mind it being 3 to 4 blocks wide. That would be kind of nice. So those might have to move. But it's kind of where we're at right now. I guess I've got to monkey with it a lot more before I kind of get it ironed out in my head. But as always, you know, you guys' comments and suggestions and stuff like that are welcome. I'll drink of water. But I think the retaining wall is going to look nice up there. We've got this little inlet that smashes up against there, you know. And then it'll continue on probably over, well, like I said, the front of this is going to be the actual tower structure itself. And then maybe the wall will continue on just a little bit further. But the path will end at the door to the tower, and you go inside. Yeah. Yeah, and then the tower can watch what's going on here at the initial lake area, and then whatever's coming and going across the bridge, they'll be able to see as well from there. So I think that is going to be the game plan. So I hope you enjoyed today's odd episode. A little strange for me even. It feels a little strange, but I hope you did. Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. I want you to have an awesome, fantastic, and superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.